What's up, what's up, what's up, YouTube, Facebook family? Look at here, I got to talk about what I'm about to talk about. I always told you guys my number one favorite topic is talking about relationships. It's talking about relationships. Listen, let me say this. You guys are not ready to be in a relationship, okay? The best thing to do is just date, okay? Just date. Do not get into no relationship. There are stages of maturity that people go through. Let me say that again. There are stages of maturity that you go through. When you're in your elementary stage, you have girlfriends. And from 21 on up to maybe about 25, 30, you have relationships. Relationships. And from 30 on up to say about 35, you start establishing a partnership. A partnership. If you 35, 45, 50, talking about you got a girlfriend? A girlfriend? Damn. I mean, did you not progress? Did you not mature? Did you not grow? I mean, you at an elementary stage and at a 50-year-old stage talking about you got a girlfriend? Come on, y'all, let's grow up. Let's grow up. When we gonna grow up, huh? If you are up in age and talking about you got a girlfriend, then you're not ready for a relationship. Because you haven't even got past the girlfriend stage. You haven't even made it to the relationship stage. And you're nowhere near the partnership stage. See, sometimes you got to put away your toys. And that sometimes you got to stop playing with yourself. You got to stop playing with yourself. See, we want to blame other people for our relationships going bad. You understand? We want to blame other people for our relationships going bad. See, you only have control of what you allow to happen in your life. Only you. Not the bad relationships you have had in the past. You got to stop playing with yourself. You got to stop playing with yourself. When you're going to progress? When you're going to go from girlfriends to relationships to partnerships? And some of them, y'all ain't never had a girlfriend. Y'all stay in relationship. Let me tell you what a relationship is. Hold on. First of all, let me say this. Sex ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Sex ain't got nothing to do with nothing. For some reason, y'all using sex as an expression of love. Let me say that again. For some reason, shit has got twisted. Y'all are using and identifying sex as an expression of love. And that is not what a relationship is about. That is not what a partnership is about. Sex ain't got nothing to do with it. Sex ain't got nothing to do with it. You understand? So if you get to having sex and thinking you in love, you're not in love, you're in lust. Let me say that again. You are not in love, you are in lust. Because soon as y'all get bored with each other in the bedroom, somebody gonna leave. Because if you make it about sex, it's gonna be about sex. Y'all just need to date. Just date. Stop jumping in these goddamn relationships. Because it takes work. It takes commitment. It takes work and it takes goddamn commitment. Do you hear me talking to you? I am so tired of these 24-hour relationships. I'm tired of it. You understand? And then the minute you jump in a relationship, you out of it. Because somebody done said something you don't like. The minute you jump in a relationship, you out of it. Because somebody done made you mad. Now let me tell you something. Relationships, partnerships is about submissiveness. It's about submissiveness on the fem side and the stud side. You both become submissive. You both come together like brand new babies. You both come together and you come together as naked. You naked. You naked in spirit. You naked in clothing. You naked in personality. You naked. Huh? And you clothe each other. You clothe each other with each other's spirit, with each other's love, with each other's emotions, with each other's communication, with each other's understanding. If you're going to call yourself getting in a relationship, you must come to each other naked. You must come with submissiveness. You must come to customize. You have to customize everything that fits you both. That means it's a give and take situation. You don't come to the table with what you got and your other person come to the table with what they got. Leave that shit behind. Whatever you got going on, drop it. And whatever she got going on, drop it. And when you come together at the table, you build until you come to a common ground where you both are in harmony. If you both coming to the table, bossing, being aggressive, and coming with all the baggage of your previous relationships, it ain't gonna work. That shit is not gonna work. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's not gonna work. Relationships, late, L-A-T, ship come together, passing in the middle of the night. Relationship. That means you have to relate to each other and become together. That's what relationship means. You have to be able to relate to one another. That means whatever you about, y'all come to the table naked. Naked. And you customize each other to fit each other. You customize. You understand? Whatever you was doing in that previous relationship, throw that shit away. Whatever she was doing in that previous relationship, throw that shit away. Because what worked in that other relationship may not work in this. And whatever worked in that stud's old relationship may not work in this. Everybody's supposed to come to the table naked when you're talking about getting in a relationship partnership. You gotta come to the table naked. And when you come in a relationship, you don't be trying to make nobody do a goddamn thing. Everybody's grown. You don't make nobody do a goddamn thing when you're in a relationship because everybody grown. It's an understanding that we're in this together. And you don't do nothing to hurt me. And I don't do nothing to hurt you. You understand that? You don't do nothing to hurt me. And I'm not going to do nothing to hurt you. And you both don't do nothing to hurt the relationship. And until you can master a relationship, you're damn sure not going to be in no partnership. You're not going to be in no partnership. There's a lot of work in a relationship. And you have to master that before you even become partners. And you are growing together. That means it's going to be some bumps and bruises in the road. It's going to be some disagreement. It's going to be somebody fuck up. You understand? Are you willing to stick with that person while you grow together? It's going to be some fuck up. Don't you think for 1 second that shit going to be perfect. Because it's not. It's going to be more heartache than happy times. It's going to be work. So you guys doing them little babies jumping in and out of relationship, you ain't doing nothing but playing with yourself and wasting each other's time. When you decide to be in a relationship, you got to be ready to give it all you got. You got to be willing to come to the table naked. You got to be willing to customize an agreement, humbleness between each other. Or it's not going to work. You're playing with each other. And you have to be held responsible if the person you want to get into the relationship, is they mature enough. You can't just say because somebody want to get in a relationship, you jump in them. You got to check them out. They may not be mentally readily stable to get in a relationship. And you have to understand, a relationship ain't no joke. That stuff y'all doing about jumping in a relationship, that's kiddie shit. Y'all just playing games. A relationship means that you're ready to build something together, customize each other's personality to fit one another, and start building and working toward a partnership. And when one of the other partners mess up, you work with them. You tell them, hey man, I ain't going for that now. I'm not having that shit. You cut that shit out. And submissively, the other partner is supposed to agree. Submissively, the other partner should want to do it no more. Submissively, the other partner listens, say, baby, hey, I'm sorry, you're right. Submissively, the partner supposed to say, well, just don't do it no more. Just don't do it no more. Because these breakups, because your partner fuck up, it's not a real relationship. No matter what goes on in that relationship, you stand behind each other because it's called growing pains. It's called growing pains. It's going to be some major fuck up. It might be some infidelity, some lying, all that shit. But are they sorry? Did y'all come to the table and talk about it? You understand? Did they sincerely mean that they're not going to do it together? You have to work together. You have to grow together. It's like giving birth. You're going to go through some labor pains. But if you hang in there, through the centimeters and through the dilation, you're going to have a beautiful birth at the end. But you got to hang in there. Because relationships is no damn game. It's a lot of goddamn work.